I think, anytime you get in some of those situations, people can make life hard on you, either by bringing pressure or dropping 8 or, spying a guy, because of Devin's athleticism and all that, when they do drop 8 or, various things. And some of it, we've got to not self-destruct protection-wise, not self-destruct route running-wise, not self-destruct decision-making wise.
Brady, to your right. Sorry, somebody else.
No, that's all right.
Offensive line wise, what was your take on that after you watched it? And is that all? Are those 5 still the guys at this point?
I would say there's always that competition. I think we need to play better. Overall, I thought we got too much push at times. They gave us a little bit different than we had seen from them. A little bit more 46 or bear concepts than you had seen from them before. Had seen it, but not multiple times of seeing it like we did. And at the same time, I think at halftime, the adjustments, because I'm sitting there and watching the offense adjust, and I think they were on top of
it. You said on Saturday, you worked so much with the pass rush, and that was a big point of emphasis.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Notre Dame max protected. Why are you guys not getting home before right now? What do you have to do to get home before to at least put a pass rush on these guys?
Well, there was more than you would think the other day. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot 3 times by not keeping the contain of the rush, to be honest with you. We changed the game midstream, 2-man game, once, maybe twice, that the communication across the front didn't get there. The 2 guys knew what they were doing, but you need all 4 to make sure they know. And there was a little more push than I thought during the game, I'll be honest with you. When you watched it Sunday morning, there was a little more push, but if you're getting push up in here, then you better be collapsing the outside. It's one or the other. And we kind of shot ourselves in the foot some. Do we want to get better at our games? No question. And at our pass rush. I think we're a lot better than we were a year ago at it. We just got to be consistent with it.
Without AJ being able to go on Saturday, how do you think Jake Butt played?
Jake did a pretty good job. They called him for a hold that I'd like really for somebody to find. The guy must have saw it differently. You see it?
It wasn't a hold.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I thought he just dominated the block, to be honest with you.
Pancake.
Yeah. And maybe you're not allowed to do that. I don't know. But, overall, I think, for a young kid, I think he did a pretty good job.
So for the last 2 years, you guys have been one of the best defenses in the country, limiting big passing plays.
Yeah.
There's been 14 passes of over 20 yards now through 3 games. What are some of the issues you're seeing in the secondary, and how do you shore those up?
I think a couple things, and Michael hit it, you always want to have a better pressure, sense of pressure. How many of those are yards after contact when you should have had the guy on the ground? How many of those are fades or streaks or go routes, whatever you want to call it, that get thrown over your head? I thought 2 of them the other day. I thought the one was defended very well, to be honest with you, and the guy put it exactly where he had to, and it was a tough one to defend. Now, we can't get run by. We got beat a couple times early. Underneath coverage on some of the dig routes in the skinny post. Yards after catch from that hurt you. Combination of things. Underneath coverage has got to be better. If we're playing man, our man coverage, and if we're gonna get pressure, we gotta get pressure.